Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bluecloudstv. It's flight number 124 airborne. Welcome on board another big game. Today it is Arsenal versus Chelsea. Just a Chelsea, Liverpool. Oh my days, man! I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Oh, what am I doing today? That should tell you. I just literally just wake up from bed. I'm in the office, and I just changed instant. Yeah, it is Arsenal and Liverpool. Good thing there's no one live right now. Sometimes this YouTube can be late. Somebody can join.
I know Guna Vettel was in there earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Guna guy, I'll message him. I'll message him. Then to come over,
Right,
let's watch it.
hopefully I've got these spellings 100% correct for some of these Arsenal players. Because some of them are youth players that I've never heard of. So hopefully the spelling's correct and auto-correct hasn't done me dirty.
You'd be right. I don't think anybody's gonna really pay attention. Every single word that's going on.
I've sent you, both should have been sent to you now.
Okay. In the news, big up to you, Alpha. Big up, my man. I'm back. Folded arms. He said I'm back. Folded arms. Steven, any other news? What's expectations? Let me get you talking, or let me get you saying something.
I think Liverpool should win. You look at it, I mean, in theory they should, but then again, you never know.
Yeah. Big up, my man.
The Arsenal bench has a lot of youth players as well. Have depth.
So they can bring in senior players in the second half. Try to justify the reason why they sold Kolasinac. And then what's his name? Kolasinac and then Pablo Mari.
Did they sell Kolasinac or
Yeah.
or did they loan him?
I'm not so sure, but
I know the Pablo Mari one was a loan, wasn't it?
I'm not so sure if they've sold Kolasinac, but what I'm trying to say is they let these players out of the team. They're not with the team, so yeah.
They're looking at their.
All right. Let me see if I can get the. He wants the Discord.
About 5 academy players. Squad link is in the description.
Oh, Alpha. It's in the description. It's in the description. I don't know if it's the.
I'll copy and paste it.
I'm not sure if it's even. Alpha, can you message me on the Discord right now? If you get a link to the server, just
send the link.
Okay. Where did you send the link to?
I've put it in the chat.
In the chat. Okay. Yeah. The link is in the chat right now. This Discord link is in the chat. Message me. I'll accept it right now. Then I'll push you through. You should be able to join us. Yes, I have Steven here with me.
In a private room on the server yet?
No, I hope that's in the private room. The private room. It should be just a Discord link, right? To take you to the Discord.
No, but me and you aren't in your actual server at the moment, are we?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So he won't be able to actually join us to be on the Discord.
No, this is the
That's
group.
what he's trying to do.
No, I haven't. Well, I haven't really received his message. I'm not sure it's in the server yet, so he has to do that to get on the server. You get what I mean, Steven?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
YouTube's bugging out for me today. Oh. No, don't do this. Seriously? What just happened?
Yeah, that's not line up. Liverpool. Yeah, I think he messaged me now. Someone, Ryan. Oh, this is Alpha. So it should be in the. Let me add it to the group, right?
Not in the group at the moment.
Where we at? Oh, you personally called me?
Because I thought that's what you wanted me to do.
Okay, then let me add him to the group so I can call the group. Is that okay?
Give me 1 second. I need to sort something out first.
Yeah.
Are you able to do it that I can speak to you about it coming through YouTube for a sec?
What do you mean?
So are you able to sort it out on YouTube so they can't hear what I'm saying to you?
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. There you go.
Yeah. So at the moment we.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, Steven. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oh, so you want to work on the group with the 10 people. I was gonna put him in the new one, the one with the 5 people. Yeah. Okay. But now, yeah, you can take them out. Then we'll put him on the. We'll put him also in the Bluecloudstv one. Or if you can take someone out right now, you go ahead and do it. Yeah. Oh, Guna. I wish you guys the best of luck today playing Liverpool. Big up CSP Steven. Big up to everyone that is over here. Alpha, I123 love you, Guna Vittel, and Arsenal fan. We were doing a watch along today. I want to hear much more from you, Guna. You, Guna Vittel. I want to hear much from you. We're gonna fight today. Alpha, I'm working on the thing right now here. I'm gonna put you through. I was looking for Alpha, but it's Ryan. Ryan, I got Ryan in there, so that's Ryan. So what we're gonna do is Steven, you're good, right? Are you good, Steven? So what I'm gonna do is we will. I think this call can drop. We call that. We had a call drop. Oh no. I can't hear Steven. Call the Steven, if you can hear me, call the Chelsea Talk, or maybe call the Bluecloudstv one if we can add Ryan to it. Yeah, Ryan should. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me all right? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you add Ryan to it?
Also on YouTube, I think people might not still be able to hear me, but also, yeah, my thing went down for a moment. That's why I came in here instead.
Okay. Oh, you're in the chest talk. Yeah. Ryan, I'm calling the chat, the group right now. If you can hear it, just answer the or join the voice chat. Join the voice chat, Ryan, if you can hear me. Or yeah, Alpha. Alpha, if you can hear me, join the voice chat. We will meet
Didn't
in
add him
final.
in. You added in Harry instead.
No, I didn't. It was Ryan. Just added
Yeah.
Ryan. We look down there.
Didn't. The Chelsea
Oh,
talk one. You added Harry.
hold on.
You added the wrong person. This is how you know you've just woken up.
Yeah, I got a long day to go.
Man.
Oh, I did it right. Come on. Time.
It's over 10 minutes till kickoff.
Okay. Can't find him right now.
That's odd.
In a minute, I'm working on it, Ryan. Working on it. Yeah, you don't have to be a Chelsea fan. It's a fun channel. Ryan, it's a fun channel. We just want people different opinions, different views from other football clubs. So you don't have to be a Chelsea fan to have your say.
It's just the name of the group, just so that we can tell the difference between the groups.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different groups, so it's easy to follow.
Yeah, I think I did. It says 6. Who did I add? Harry.
I did Harry, yeah. This you know this Cade Gordon guy who's starting for Liverpool.
Yeah.
I believe he's one of the front 3. He's played 3 games for them this season. He scored 1 goal. He's Liverpool's second youngest scorer. He scored his goal against Shrewsbury in the FA Cup.
Okay, I think I haven't added him yet as a friend. Harry, I just added you as a friend, so I should be able to do it. I sent
Harry again.
Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. I just sent a friend request to you. So if you receive it, message me again. Say something to me on the Discord. Great time, showtime said up the Chels. I wish we were playing today. It would be nice. I can save my ass from doing something.
Our players actually get a break. We've not had one.
Yeah.
It's got to be good, man. It's got to be a good game because the first leg ended 0-0, don't forget, last week. So
Great time,
it's
showtime.
more exciting.
Yep. Yep, I've seen him now. Add Brian. Ryan, the call is ringing. Yo, Discord should be ringing, right? Welcome to the stream, Ryan. Big up to you.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man. Nice to meet you. Big up.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to talk to you. It's always a pleasure to talk to new people all the time.
Yeah, Blue Clouds. Big up, man. And big up, Steven.
Yeah, Steven. Steven is always here with me. And then some other guys, some are probably busy. They always come around when you play when Chelsea's playing. But yeah, let us know what football team do you support? Who do you support?
My friend, I'm a Liverpool fan, so
Oh.
I'm very nervous for tonight.
Oh, damn. It's good to have a Liverpool fan down here today. He's going to tell us the inside out of Liverpool. So many questions that we're going to ask you. We have so many questions. Steven also have a lot. We want to know someone who really have the Liverpool mentality to be able to tell us something different from what we know over here. So tell me, what is the title race look like from you as a Liverpool fan? Looking at it, do you guys think? I know it looks like a title race is over, but do you guys really think you can change Manchester City?
Man City, without doubt, are the favourites.
Okay,
Listen,
I agree.
they're 11 points ahead of us, despite we have a game in hand. They've won like their last 12
Right.
Premier League games in a row. They're on a different level to us, I will admit. So the odds of Liverpool closing that gap and overthrowing Man City and winning the Premier League are quite slim. I'm being realistic here. I'm more looking at the cup competitions, so the Champions League and maybe the FA Cup, and obviously the Carabao Cup tonight. These are our best opportunities to win silverware this season.
I agree. Honestly speaking, I find it difficult to believe that. Great time. What do you think of the Arsenal and Liverpool game? Let me know. Send to your commenting at the chat, and I'll take time to read it. Big up to you. I want.
As well, by the way.
What was that?
Rome's just jumped on as well.
Jerome is here.
Yeah.
Big up to you, Big Jerome. Big up to you, brother. How you doing, man?
What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm alright. Gonna watch the game in 10 minutes. The obviously Arsenal Liverpool game.
Yeah, let me introduce a new guest or a new member to this to the group to you. He's Alpha, or you can call him Ryan on Discord, but he's Alpha on YouTube. YouTube. So welcome to the stream, brother. Ryan, meet Jerome.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey man, good to meet you.
Good to
Nice
meet
to
you, bro.
meet you.
You're a Liverpool fan, right?
Yeah.
From what I gathered.
I'm a Liverpool fan, yeah. So it's a big match tonight. I'm
Yeah.
I'm nervous but optimistic. Put it that way.
You looking forward to it though?
I'm looking forward to it. It's obviously, in a perfect world, perfect scenario. If we had Salah and Mane, I wouldn't even be nervous about tonight. I know we would crush them.
Of course, yeah. You beat them 4-0 in November. So you both, with Salah and Mane. It's not ideal. Hope you win. I'd rather play you in the final than Arsenal, to be honest, because I couldn't
hear the end of it was what you were saying earlier,
like
innit?
Zion, Ryan. Let me repeat what I said to Stephen to you guys, right? So the way I'm looking at it is, I like Liverpool more than I like Arsenal, right? I much prefer Liverpool to win trophies than Arsenal. I much prefer Liverpool as a club, obviously, right? Also, if let's say Liverpool beat Arsenal and get to the final, let's say Liverpool beat us in the final, right? I'd much rather lose to Liverpool than Arsenal. Most of my mates, I have like no Liverpool mates, and it's just it'd be more bearable. Arsenal fans are the worst. They wouldn't shut up about it. We wouldn't hear the end of it if Arsenal beat us in the final. So I'd much rather Liverpool go through tonight.
Jerome, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Remember, we're live, okay? We're live.
Of course, yeah, I know.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'd rather play Liverpool because, no, it's just a lot of. I think Arsenal fans would if they beat us in another final. We wouldn't hear the end of it, to be honest. So, just like I'd rather Liverpool win. I'll be cheering on Liverpool tonight. And I was just gonna say, I heard you talking about the title race, if there even is a race. It's mad because Man City, they're such a good team. They've done so well in the Prem the past few years. I've actually become like, I like Liverpool more now because I just want someone to compete with City. It gets boring, I want, even if we don't compete, I'd rather Liverpool compete. So I'm a football fan as well as a Chelsea fan,
Yeah.
So plus Jurgen Klopp. Since Klopp, I really like Klopp. So I like Liverpool more because Klopp's there, I guess because he's very likable. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also,
you know why with me? You know why I would like to play Liverpool?
I would like.
It's always difficult when you're playing Arsenal in the final like that. in a game like this, they played like they play in the World Cup, the finals of the World Cup, or the finals of the Champions League. So I don't want to play these people. It's gonna hurt when you lose against, or you lose the final to Arsenal. It will hurt a lot. But then when you lose to Liverpool, it's like it's normal. We know Liverpool are good. They're a big team. They're a big club. They're a big team. No, but not Arsenal. Not Arsenal.
Just
Yeah, bro.
quickly,
You think about.
Jerome, just quick, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you would have seen this coming along the bottom of your screen because obviously you're gonna have it on your TV. It just came up that this is the most played fixture in the League Cup's history. Both teams have won 6 games each. I think it said Arsenal haven't lost a home semi-final game in the League Cup in their last 10. No, they lost 1 in their last 10.
Yeah, I just looked in the Bluecloudstv. Never mind. I'll text you about that later. Speak to you after stream, Stephen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Ryan in the Blue Clouds thing there.
Alright.
Ryan, are you more engaged on Twitter too?
I'll drop back in a minute, boys. I'm gonna speak to my mother about something. She's I'm gonna go speak to her for a minute.
Well, the lineup is down there, guys. If you're just joining us, you can check the lineup up. I can go through Arsenal lineup. I probably wouldn't know some of the players there. Some of them are new. But then we have Ramsdale. We have who's there? Tony Yashu is also there. Ben White, Gabriel, Tierney, Lukanga is also in there. Some other names. I can barely. Lukanga, Odegaard, Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and then also Lacazette. The Lacadon that I Z is in there. I wish they could put DT on the sub. Yeah.
You know, with their subs,
Yeah.
So Arsenal have got quite a young bench, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've got Thomas Partey on the bench. Ghana only got knocked out 2 days ago, so he's literally flown back.
Yeah.
Straight away, he's in the squad.
Yeah, he's flown back. He's on the bench. He might come in. He might play. I mean, it's just like a training session. Although he hasn't trained with the team, but he knows the routine. He knows the players already that are starting the game, so he can come in.
He probably
tired.
They got eliminated 2 days ago, so he probably only landed yesterday.
Yeah,
I would be very surprised to see him play more than 20 minutes.
I think it's more to fill out their bench because they're missing Aubameyang, Callum Chambers, Oneni, Pepe, Cedric, and Xhaka. They're missing those players, so I think it's more a fill out the bench thing. If he comes on, I'll be more surprised than like I am with him just being on the bench.
Showtime. I mean, Ryan, what were you saying? You were saying something, right?
No, just that I would be surprised to see Partey play more than 20 minutes. Like you said, he's flown from Africa here yesterday, and he's going to be jet lagged. He's just played 48 hours ago.
Right.
That's asking a lot. That's asking a lot for someone to play.
It's also the factor of any time
2
difference
games,
as well.
3 days. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But you said Arsenal have a young bench. Arsenal have a young team. I mean, look at the names: Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Xhaka, Lokonga.
No, I think he's trying to say that these players haven't really played much for the main team. Literally.
I mean, literally, the keeper they've got on the bench, never heard of him. One of the midfielders is 18, I've never heard of. One of the defenders is 20, I've never heard of. I'm not saying the names because I'm going to butcher them. Another midfielder who's from the Netherlands, but he's got like an Egyptian name. 18, never heard of him. I've heard of Charlie Patino or whatever his name is because he's got minutes this season. He's the only one out of those actual youngsters that I've actually heard of.
Yeah. Charlie
Yeah,
Patino.
I don't
Yeah.
know about you guys, but the
Great time, showtime set. Whoever we get, we have a great chance of beating that small club in Arsenal and Salah and Mane for Liverpool. So big up to you, Terry Tuna. Terry Tuna. Terry Tuna. Yeah, he said that's his name. Terry Tuna. Says that it's a touch test. Sorry, it's a tough test for Liverpool. Yeah, it's a tough. Yeah, I think that's what he means. It's a tough test for Liverpool. I mean, I've been there. I hate this autocorrect thing on Facebook and every place. Trying to type, and as soon as you hit the space bar, it changes your word to something else. Terry Tuna said it's a touch. I said the touch again. It's a tough test for Liverpool, but I think they will just get through. I think get through. They will just probably he believed that Arsenal, Liverpool will just win, but then they will give up a big fight. They will give up a big fight. I made is tough test for Liverpool, but I think Liverpool will beat them. Absolutely, absolutely. Liverpool. I'm sure all the odds are all behind Liverpool, but Arsenal can pull a
they weren't,
surprise.
I would be worried if they weren't.
Arsenal, Arsenal can pull a surprise. I believe Arsenal is going to win this
Odds are
game.
definitely-
I feel like
odds
Arsenal
are
is going to win
definitely
this
behind
game.
them.
You think so? I mean, because the only player that is missing in this lineup is Partey and what's his name? The guy that took the red card,
Xhaka.
Xhaka. Yeah, Xhaka and Partey.
Xhaka's always getting red cards anyway.
He's very aggressive, but he's still a good player. You know, he's a very good player. He's still a good player.
When he's not getting sent off on friends droppy tantrums.
Yeah. Smash the like button, guys. If you're just joining, don't forget. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan to follow Bluecloudstv channel. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan. You have to be a football lover. That is all. Someone that loves football. Rhyme. Don't forget to share the stream on your platform. Any way that you know you really like social media, Twitter, anywhere. So you can just share the stream also over there because of yeah, we're still growing. We're getting there. It pushes the channel. We're still going there. It's a fun channel. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan, just like the terrorists. You got people also. I was a Chelsea fan myself. I was there for a while. You know. I don't know where the game is going to be. Probably Peacock. Trying
Still
to.
not found the stream.
No, not yet.
Arsenal got a free kick right on the edge of the area.
Oh yeah, the radar is going on here.
Yeah, 3 minutes 50 in, and Arsenal got a free kick on the edge of the area.
Yeah, right.
It started really sloppy.
It was Robertson, wasn't it, that gave it away? Yeah.
If Liverpool give that momentum to Arsenal, when Arsenal gets it, it's going to be difficult to take it away because they will score.
Haven't had the chance to get out. Literally, haven't had the chance to get out.
Because I knew Liverpool are looking very good. I mean, Arsenal are looking very good in the previous games. All the big games that they've played, they played very well. So they're learning from all those games.
Thing is, I don't really care who wins. I just hope it's an entertaining game.
Forgot. Yeah.
But the other thing is, when you look at it, how long can Arteta keep this going? Like, Liverpool don't have.
You know what
of keeping these streaks going for a long period of time under him. Ooh, good save.
You know what I did wrong? I was looking at. I forgot it's a Carabao Cup game, so I was looking at the wrong place for the link, or maybe the game. It should be on ESPN. It's the Carabao Cup game. It should be on ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh, offside.
It should be a good game. I was saying it before. I don't remember if I said it on stream or not. I think I said it before we went on stream. It should be a good game because it was 0-0 in the first game. So both teams have to go looking for a goal. Otherwise, they're going to drag out another 0-0 just to get to extra time and penalties. I doubt it.
Yeah, I kind of feel Liverpool being handicapped with that Mane
Whoa.
Salah kind of balances.
Yeah, nice. It was a nice free kick from Lacazette. Lacazette is doing very good with this free kick these days. Nice free kick from Lacazette.
Liverpool look like they're reckless going into these challenges. Zion, you found the stream?
Yeah, I found it. I found it now. Remember, I just talked about the free kick.
Yeah. What minute are you on?
I'm on the 6 minute 11 seconds. How about you?
Oh, sweet. I'm on 6:37. So you're only about 20 seconds behind for once.
Yeah.
Because normally it's like 45 to a minute, isn't it?
Yeah. Ryan, you're watching, right?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, you can.
6:50, 6:55. I'm watching.
For you. Okay. You can comment anytime if you see something you want to comment about. You can bring it up. It's a watch along behind the scenes. But once we have you over here, there's gonna be a lot of preview. And because of that also, I'll be covering much of the Liverpool games too. Because of Ryan here, and then the guys love the football. So anytime we go live, has to do with football, they will join in.
By the way, NiiZion, our game against Tottenham on Sundays a 4:30 kickoff by UK time.
Yeah, early kickoff is actually ruling my local.
It'll be early-ish for you.
Yeah, early for me.
It's actually the latest of the games.
Yeah, Terry Tuna said Arsenal did well at Anfield to come away from the first leg with a 0-0, especially with 10 men. However, I still believe we come away with a victory. Yeah, Terry is the Liverpool fan. He still believes that Liverpool is going to win this game. But it's looking very shaky in the first 10 minutes alone. Arsenal are looking more dangerous compared to the same thing they did in the first half at Anfield. So, Terry, you and your team, and then Ryan, you guys have to be a little bit more careful. But then Martinelli is surging forward, playing very well, putting the defense. Van Dijk don't look the Van Dijk that we know from last season. What is wrong with Van Dijk? Terry, and then Ryan, Alpha. What's going on with Van Dijk? Do you guys have any idea, Ryan?
Yeah, man. Van Dijk.
Yeah, what was going on with him? He's not playing like the Van Dijk we know from last season.
I don't know. Obviously he had that serious injury and he was out for like almost a season.
Yeah.
A lot of Liverpool fans say he's not been the same player since, and that's understandable. I knew this season he couldn't reach the levels of, 2 years ago when we won the Prem.
Yeah.
He just needs time. He needs games. I think you'll see the best of Van Dijk next season.
I think
we hope so.
Even without him having an injury, it'd be hard for him to replicate the form that he had in that season, though. It'd be hard for anyone. You know what I mean?
It's a good point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I got the wrong. I remember when Terry subscribed. That was the time that we played against Chesterfield. I forgot. Sorry, Terry. I forgot. Too many people that I've been talking to now. I forget that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it down. The next time I don't confuse myself again. Chesterfield, yeah, Chesterfield. He said, "No, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I support League Town, man." And then he laughed.
You subscribed to the channel, didn't you?
Yeah, he subscribed to the channel. I forget about that.
No, I'm saying you also subscribed to the channel that he brought up as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a very great conversation, and I forgot him already. Oh, Terry.
It's been hectic couple weeks, man.
And actually, literally, I just wake up from bed straight to the studio to do the watch along. Come on, Liverpool. Unless you want to see these noisy neighbors in the final, we don't want to see them. We don't want to see them. We want to leave the trophy.
Oh, yeah. For me, it's an awkward one because one of my best mates I grew up with, he's a Liverpool fan. And
Yeah.
then where I study, it's literally right next to the Arsenal stadium, so there's loads of Arsenal fans. So, like, I mean, there's one Liverpool fan compared to loads of Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
Plus, even it's a cup competition, I wouldn't mind Liverpool winning. I'll back Liverpool for my mate, and then I'll be like, and in the final, we have to beat you. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
I'll back them for them to get to the final tonight, and then obviously can't have them beating us because then I'll never hear the end of it.
Great. Arsenal are playing words. This Arsenal have turned themselves into, what would I say? Is it like a Leeds United whereby they play the game, they play all the game, but finally they lose at the end of the 90 minutes.
Liverpool on the attack.
Oh, this is coming from Terry said, did you see the 18-man rule against
Cliff Rowe, I think.
Yeah, Cliff Rowe. They have 2 men sent off. We won 5-0. Wow. I want to know Terry, did Asante play part in that game? I'm very, very interested in seeing that.
He's League Town, but he was watching the Chesterfield Town game. Asante plays for Chesterfield.
The Chesterfield team. Yeah, the Chesterfield team. But he's from League Town. Oh, League Town.
Yeah, League, not Chesterfield. That's what I'm saying. He was watching the Chesterfield game.
Or watch along when he joined. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, League Town. Is he a goal? No, it's disallowed. It's offside. So this is what I've been talking about. Arsenal can play the whole entire game and then go back home with nothing. See,
I thought Liverpool scored.
Yeah, it's off. It's off. Yeah, he was behind Gabriel.
The Fabinho assist it would have been, I think.
Yeah, Tomiyasu was very smart. He moved away from there. Then Matic went in there. Yeah, Yachu was very smart.
Yeah. It's closer than I thought, though. I'm looking at it now. It's
not.
No.
When you see the other angle, the last
Yeah.
it's not that close at all.
Oh, it's not. Okay, this
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, like the whole of his body is basically offside.
Fabinho seems like he's playing really well at the moment, from what I've been watching of Liverpool. Yeah, he's played really well. Against us, he weren't great, to be honest. But besides that, he seems like he's playing really well.
He jumped into 1 or 2 challenges early in this game.
Yeah.
As long as you don't get booked, though, I guess you're fine. You know, lunging in is fine as long as you're smart about it. It's like Fernandinho, you know.
So what you don't do is Xhaka, basically.
Yeah, I have a shout out here from Terry Tuna. He said, however, my mate Jason Watson is an Arsenal fan. Can you give him a shout out? Shout out to you, Jason Watson. I hope you have a good luck tonight. We expect you to play. Arsenal playing very well. We wish Arsenal the best of luck. It's kind of strange to hear a Chelsea fan wishing an Arsenal fan the best of luck. It's weird, isn't it? But then, yeah, we all love football. We support football. The platform is set up to shut people out over here. So shout out to you, Jason Watson, a very good Arsenal fan. Terry, bring him on to the channel. If he can also join us over here on the Discord, so he can fight with my Liverpool guy over here. Bring him on. It'll be very nice to have a watch along with two different supporting members from different clubs, and then they'll go at each other.
But it's so good to be able to watch a game then that you're already in the final.
Yeah.
Watch and scout the opponent.
Klopp is angry over there. He's just throwing his hands. I don't know. Is he turning into a rapper? Ryan, is your coach turning into a rapper? He's just throwing his hands left and right.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's just throwing
Channeling
hands.
the rapper beneath.
Terrible pass from Joel Matip as well.
Gotta say,
and
Liverpool.
pass straight out of play.
Liverpool is not tired well.
Guys, this is a general question. Is Rafa done?
For Benitez, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I asked you that the other day. Yeah, I think he's done.
You should retire now. I think you should retire.
No, he's way too young. I think Jose is even older than Rafa.
Yeah, but Jose's been finished since 2015. He should have retired after 2015. To be honest.
Oh, Terry Tuna said he lives in London and he's there at the game. Probably he's watching live at the game. So yeah, I don't know how much he paid for a ticket because I knew that Arsenal tickets are very expensive. Very, very expensive.
Arsenal, I think they have the highest prices in the Premier League. I think. Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
There should be a cap on how much prices are. You know how the Bundesliga do it? Like Bayern and that do it. Isn't it Bayern or someone? They said their season tickets are like.
Yeah, Bayern have the season tickets cheap for the fans.
Yeah.
You don't.
I think they're even. I don't even think they're a couple of hundred, are they?
So they don't win trophy, but yet the season ticket is very expensive.
Welcome to Arsenal. Imagine how bad life must be as an Arsenal fan. If you're like a season ticket holder, you're paying loads of money and you're just seeing the same thing every season. No success, not even in trophy like Carabao Cup.
That's what
The
DT.
prices that they pay for the prices you pay to go Arsenal. You want Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. You ain't getting it with Arsenal. A lot of time, they're terrible to watch as well.
Terrible. We are in the 17th minute. Other side, even in the 18th minute, and it's looking very, very intensive. The intensity in the game is very high, but the Arsenal are still dominating and keeping more possession. Liverpool also have some youngsters in the game. Number 49 man, I'm not sure of his name. You know, Arsenal have their best players compared to what Liverpool is playing. Most of the players that Arsenal fielded are more Premier League experienced players. So
Really? Oh, Liverpool are in.
Oh yes.
Oh, get in! Come on!
I don't know. Now it is.
Yes, come on, Liverpool. Good on you.
Just like I said, Arsenal can dominate and play everything in world football. They've seen everything. The tiki-taka.
Aaron Ramsdale, I'm sorry, that is crap. Apparently this guy's better than Mendy.
No.
Yeah, that's what people say. See, the last time I bet on the game and I put Diego Jota $50 for him to score first goal. He didn't do it. This time I didn't do it. He did.
You know what? He's not got a clean strike on it, but because he's hit it between two defenders, you don't need to. That's enough to like.
So, but it wouldn't be an own goal, right? It will still be his goal because he was shot on target. It was a shot on target.
Didn't touch anyone. It just went between them.
Oh yeah, he didn't touch anyone.
It's enough to make it hard for the keeper to an extent because obviously the keeper can't go too early because it could deflect. So.
Right. What do you make from what do you guys make this from Terry Tuna said it's not Rafael's fault for the issue at Everton. There are things going on behind the club that we don't see. Absolutely. There's a lot going on, but
is it him or somebody else came out and said like basically they're in trouble financially and stuff? So, I'm not saying it's his fault. Just, but what's the guy not done? Like the guy's done everything in his career, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, there's no need for him to continue. And plus, what's he got to do? Probably end up at Newcastle again if they get rid of Eddie Howe already. What's the point?
That's right. That's right. I mean, Rafa leaving Liverpool was a bad thing. That should happen. They should have backed him just like they did with they're doing with Eddie Howe. They should have backed Rafa. And I also say that look, the appointment of Rafa Benitez was not good to Everton fans. They never liked Rafa coming in from as a former Liverpool coach coming in to coach Everton. They never liked it right from beginning until now. You know, Rafa also didn't help himself. The fight between him and Digne also didn't help himself. So there were so many things that went wrong for Rafa Benitez. But I don't see Rafa Benitez coaching anything in the Premier League. I don't see that. He probably is going to find himself in Spain or Italy. That's where I think Rafa will be going, just like Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho cannot, as of now, Jose cannot coach any other team in England again. Who is going for Jose? What's the coming to change? Okay. He's still struggling a little bit at Roma, although you know he started very well. But then the ending of the season is the most important thing. Yeah, it's looking very quiet. Liverpool have done it. Liverpool have done it as usual. They want we like I said, I want to face Liverpool. I want to face Liverpool.
Ramsdale's crap. What was that? This guy, man.
They said he's gonna be the captain. He's supposed to be the Arsenal captain. So don't forget, if you're just joining us here, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video also. Do not forget about that. It's very important. And share the stream on any platform that you found yourself. It can be Twitter, Facebook, and we're just hoping if you can get 25 likes for this stream, that would be nice. You know, that would be very, very nice. That would be very, very nice.
Trent Alexander-Arnold
at the moment.
is some goal.
We have 6. We have 6 likes right now.
I've got to say, some of the Arsenal players, they don't look sharp. This is what happens when you don't play for 2-3 weeks.
This is
and
what
you come back
happens
into
with
an
cheat.
into a
Arsenal
pressure
cheat.
game.
Yeah.
What is that about?
They've
cheating?
loaned
This guy, I just like I like his style of play. The number 7, is it right, Philip or whatever they call him? Is it Philip? No, it shouldn't be Philip. He's a very good player. He doesn't play all the time, but anytime I see him playing, he plays. He's more dedicated when he's playing. Number 17 for Liverpool. Let me see if I can find his name here.
It's Jones, isn't it?
Probably Jones. Yeah. He's
Jones, yeah.
he's been one of the young players that anytime he's been called upon, he plays very well. Don't forget to like the video, guys.
4 times in the league for them last season.
Yeah.
He played over half the games in the league, significantly over half.
Yeah, I like his intensity. He doesn't really lose ball often. He plays 90 minutes. He runs around the pitch all day.
I think he came through their academy as well.
Yeah, he's from the academy. Yeah.
I don't think he was at another club before. No, he weren't.
No, he was just coming from the academy. I remember when we were playing the FA Cup last. He was part of the FA Cup team that played against Chelsea.
But sometimes you get players who have been at other clubs' academies, obviously. Like the Gilmore one where he was at Rangers and then he came to Chelsea. So I don't know if it was a similar thing with Chris Jones. He'd been at another club, maybe in England or whatever, and then come to Liverpool. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. It's like Billy Gilmore, right? Just like Billy Gilmore.
Yeah. In terms of they might have played a couple of youth games for another club and then gone to them.
Great. Come on, Jones is on the ball. I'm trying to give a commentary of players that I don't really know their name. Steven. Cherry said, if Everton have issues with lack of cash, why are they in the process of building a new stadium? What do you guys make of that?
No. Oh, it's one of these random bots again.
Yeah.
No, not lack of cash as such. I think it was more financial fair play side of things. I think that's what I'd read. It was something to do with financial fair play. I don't think it's a shortage of cash. I think it was something to do with financial fair play.
Okay. I would say that the recruitments have been very bad. The recruitment department have been very bad. Just flash the cars unnecessarily. Just flashing. And I would say Chelsea recruitment also have been very bad. Our recruitment also has been very bad. Look at the players. I was talking about the players that we have as of now. When you look at Hakim Ziyech, when you look at Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, and then who else again? All these forward players are all technical players.
On the attack again.
Yeah. Are you talking about Liverpool?
Yeah, they're on the attack again.
Yeah. But I'm trying to make a statement over here concerning our attack also. The kind of players that we have playing
Got
in
too
there.
many players. That's our problem.
Too many same kind of players. Too many same kind of players.
Too many in general that can play in the front three.
I mean, if you have too many in general that can play front three, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have too many players that plays different style, you get what I mean? Different style, a little bit direct. Our players are not more attacking players that we have. They're not direct. They're all technical. Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech. They don't run direct.
We've got Lukaku, Havertz, Werner, Mount, Ziyech. That's 5 straight away. Pulisic. I did a list earlier. Arsenal were appealing for a penalty, by the way.
That's world class from Fabinho. Brilliant tackle.
Oh yeah, perfectly timed. Perfectly timed.
I've got to say, the Arsenal players, they look leggy.
Well.
Arsenal players don't look sharp. They don't look fit.
I think a lot of the players, or at least some of the players that Arsenal playing, missed the last couple of games due to varying reasons. I think they've just sort of chucked them in so they didn't have to play like a million different kids.
Yeah, it's only going to get more difficult for them if they don't get the ball now. Liverpool are keeping the ball, dominating possession. They're going to have to do a lot of running.
Stricter style.
Jerome, are you there? Or is he muted?
I don't know. I'm trying to check about not Liverpool, about Arsenal's last game.
Yeah.
Arsenal's last game was actually the first leg of this, so.
Steve, you know I'll be gone. I'll be gone for a few minutes.
Yeah, no, I literally just said I was about to say to you about the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got up to 6 more minutes, and then
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of this team, Tomiyasu, Smith Rowe, Erdegaard all missed the first leg. That's 3 players straight away. You've got Partey, who's on the bench, who's literally just come back from AFCON.
Yeah, Steven, this is also what I've been talking about. See, character plays a lot of role in football. Since Arsenal went down 1, they're not in the game anymore. Since they went down, they're not in the game anymore. Now look at what they play.
With Chelsea, our mentality is different. If we go down, we start attacking. If we go 1-0 up, we get way too defensive and it costs us. Defensive, we just get way too complacent. Whereas Arsenal, they go 1-0 down and it's the reverse. Then they sit back. They're going to try and sit back and try and counter because they want to do damage limitation.
Yeah, Aston and Liverpool just hold the ball because these guys are not coming out. Just force them to make mistakes. Gabriel has got a lot of mistakes in him.
This is what Liverpool want. This is exactly what Liverpool want.
Yeah.
Making it easy for them.
Mhm.
Liverpool don't necessarily care about getting another. Just let them pass it around all day. You ain't go some, then it's too easy for them. They're not gonna waste energy.
Oh, great time. Shoot times. There was the score, brother. Thank you. Great time.
You got it on there.
Yeah. Steven don't have my back today. He's got my.
Because I had to refresh my YouTube because it was bugging out.
Yeah. It is 1-0. 1-0 Liverpool. 1-0 Liverpool.
Arsenal might be in here. And they've bottled it.
Thank you. Great time. Thank you very much.
Who will
Great time.
manage Everton? Yeah,
Who-
said, so the question is, who will manage Everton? Do Everton fans want Wayne Rooney or Duncan Ferguson? Duncan Ferguson's currently the interim manager for the second time. So I don't know. I don't know about Rooney because at the moment he's at Derby, and there's the problem with them constantly getting points deducted for breaches and stuff. Maybe they go somewhere else. I don't know.
So yeah, that's Terry. This is the explanation from Steven out here. I think Duncan Ferguson deserved the managerial role.
From them, what are you risking by having Duncan Ferguson in charge till the end of the season, where you could potentially look at getting a longer term manager, or you put him long term, depending how it goes as an interim. You ain't gonna lose anything by doing that because he got really good results for him when he was the interim manager.
Look at this comment from Great Time Showtime. He said, "Lil Salah and Money FC scored." Let me ask Ryan, what do you make of this rumor about Salah and Money FC at Liverpool? If they are not there, Liverpool can get to the next level. Do you believe that?
Someone said no Salah, no party, wasn't it?
Yeah, no Salah, no party, no money, no party. Do you think that you guys can go beyond without those two players?
Yeah, listen, Mohamed Salah's the best player in the world. I don't care what FIFA say. I don't care what UEFA say.
Right.
Ballon d'Ors, FIFA Best Awards. Mohamed Salah's the best player in the world. He's irreplaceable. Sadio Mane, I was listening to this debate on another channel.
Yeah.
Was he like approaching 30? Maybe we need to cash in on him. And, if we replace him with a younger, talented winger like a Luis Diaz or even a Rafinha, I don't think that will weaken Liverpool. I think that might strengthen them long term.
Did you say Sadio Mane is approaching 30?
I think so. Is that correct? Is he 29?
And what about Salah?
Salah's birthday's in June.
Salah is also older. He's not younger.
Salah's come on, Salah's the best player in the world.
So
Mane went
they're
8, 9
29.
games without scoring or
Both
assisting.
29.
Okay.
Mane's not had a good season. Might be time to cash in.
Oh, you think so? No, you wouldn't give him one more season. He's probably having a bad time. Don't you think?
They both run out of contract next season.
Yeah, because he says Great Time Showtime said no. He said he misses them in what? No. Is it coming from a club? The club said he misses Mane and Salah. Is that what Great Time is trying to talk about, Steven? He said no. He said he misses them, and what note? So probably he's trying to say that Klopp misses Mane and Salah.
How could you not miss a couple of players like that? Do you know what I mean? Yes, Mane hasn't been at his best this season, but
yeah,
he'll still come up with something when you need him every now and then. And even if he doesn't, like I said, you've got both of them. Salah will always show up, pretty much.
All right, Steven, take over.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you get Ryan to talk more, to give you a different opinion.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
See
Okay.
you later, bro.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So, yeah. So, how comes you support Liverpool? Is it like your family, or how does that come about?
Yeah, it just goes back to school. I think I went to school in like the 90s and early 2000s, and the popular clubs were Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool, and obviously Man United. And
So
I
it was
just went
bound
to a
to be one of
school.
them.
Yeah, exactly. I went to a school which had a lot of Liverpool fans. You know, Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen, Steven Gerrard, that kind of generation.
Yeah. I'm always curious to see how people came about being fans of their club. Because there's always the odd one where they've just got some really weird reasoning. You know what I mean? There's always that
Yeah,
one person. There's always that one person who's a glory hunter that tries to hide it.
yeah. Yeah, I always think family plays a big influence. You've got mum and dad, siblings, older siblings that support a club. Statistically, you're more likely to support that team. Um, there's geographical reasons as well, like where you live, the area.
Yeah. See, for me, I've got a couple family that are Chelsea. Then there's a couple that are Arsenal. There's like it's a mess. But yeah, I know people who support all sorts of clubs, but one of them, I don't mind his reasoning because I've done similar with sports from other countries and that. Yeah, he said when he was younger, like he was into football, but he didn't have a team. He was watching one of the finals, and he just said, "I'm gonna support whoever wins this final." So I was like, a fair way of doing it. Then you're not going based off of
Yeah,
like
I hear you.
what you know history wise. You know what I mean?
Arsenal have just been well off the pace. It's
Started
literally what
really
we were
well,
just saying.
then it really dropped off after about 15 minutes. About the
Yeah,
time the
that's
goal
true.
happened, they really dropped off.
What's really telling for me is the experience or the difference, the disparity in the experience. Liverpool got Henderson, Fabinho, Van Dijk. They've got very experienced players out there that know how
Yeah.
to manage this 1-0 away from home situation. Arsenal is a very young team, young
This is
players.
what I'm saying as well, because you don't need to do anything. You've got the goal now. You can literally, if Arsenal want to sit back all day, you can pass it about 300-400 times per half and not have to worry because they're not going to press you.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. I think it was Paul Merson and Jamie Redknapp was in the studio pre-match, and
Yeah,
Paul
well,
Merson
I
was
didn't hear
worried.
what they said because obviously we're on here because obviously copyright.
Ah, yeah. Merson was basically he wasn't that confident. He was like, it's a very young team Arsenal are going to field,
Yeah.
and my worry is when they don't have the ball. Can those youngsters press? Can they tackle? Can they get stuck in?
It's also
And that's
not
really,
purely on them. It's also have they been instructed to press or not press and all this because of the experience, lack of experience and whatnot. You know what I mean?
yeah, very good point. That is a factor.
Terry in the chat
So you got to
said
say Klopp
that,
1, Arteta
yeah,
0 so far.
yeah, just quickly. Terry in the chat said Salah's 29. Yes, he's a good player, but is he worth £400,000 per week? What do you say to that? Is Salah worth £400,000 a week? Still hear me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I think I lost you for
Yeah.
a bit, but I can hear you now.
Yeah. So Terry said Salah's 29. Yes, he's a good player, but is he worth £400,000 a week?
100% he is. There's not a better player in world football than Mohamed Salah.
What would you give it? Would you give, like, contract-wise in terms of length, like 29?
It's tough. He wants security. He likes Liverpool. He likes the city. He likes the fans. He's won the Champions League.
He's also been there for a few
Maybe,
years, so it's a settlement thing, isn't it?
yeah. Maybe 4 years, 3 or 4 years. But I'd structure the contract so it's like give him like a lower base but more variables, like performance-based bonuses.
So, like, you'll get your 400, but if you get a 20 goals in the league, for example, you'll get a bonus for that.
Exactly, give him those incentives.
Yeah. Another one from Terry says that he's liked Liverpool since the late 1960s. Have the best fans in the world.
Can't disagree with that. I know, going a bit off topic, but I mean, what's your thoughts on Chelsea this season? It's been underwhelming. It's been disappointing. They've not really met expectations.
Injuries and COVID have really done us in. Because when we had COVID, we had like 7 cases plus injuries on top of that. Most everybody else was getting games postponed and all that. Chelsea were the only team to play with that many cases plus the injuries on top of it. And then some of our players, like Timo Werner, yeah, like I think he's what's it called? I think a lot of Chelsea fans give him stick, but I think unfairly so. And Tuchel and like Werner himself, like he got hit really hard with COVID. So I don't know. A lot of our players have been hit hard with it, and then we have players coming back from injury. We still were suffering with COVID. We had players coming back from injury, like Ante and Chalobah coming back from injury, and literally, I think it was their first game back. Both of them had to play 90 minutes because the players we had available, or lack of players we had available. So we weren't getting games postponed, whilst everyone else out here is getting games postponed. So then having to play players that aren't fit, and then Chalobah ended up getting injured again because he had no choice but to be forced into playing, which is then obviously messed him up. But he's back in training now. But I don't know. I think we've been done dirty since January the 1st. Yeah. Normally through December, everyone's playing every sort of 3 days. Yeah. It's still averaging a game every 3 days. By the end of this month, we would average the game basically every 3 days for 2 months.
Yeah, these COVID restrictions have really messed up the football calendar. But the Premier League need to sort out these this grey area with the rules for postponing games, because it's just they're all manipulating.
I've read something that they might be changing it after this weekend.
That's good. They need to.
It'd be interesting if they release for the fans to know what the like limitations for a club are on how many players and whatever the ruling is. But the other thing is, you know, the Brighton game he played the other day.
Yeah, I watched it. It was 1-1, right?
Yeah. You know when that game was meant to be played? It was meant to be played next month whilst we're at the Club World Cup. Tell me this.
Okay.
When a game is postponed due to a participation in a tournament, what normally happens? Does it get put forward a month, or does it get pushed back to a later date?
I don't know, brought forward?
When someone's participating in a tournament, it always gets pushed back, but the Premier League moved the game forward a whole month. So,
Oh yeah.
but we were meant to play Tottenham, Man City, Tottenham, Man City, Tottenham. I think it was meant to be. Ended up being Tottenham, Man City. Was it? Oh, my brain's gone. I'll have to check it. Essentially, we were meant to have a break between the City. No, it was meant to be something else. But essentially, after the City game, we were supposed to have a week break, or 8 days break to be precise, until we played
Okay.
Tottenham. But they had moved the game between us and Brighton into that period when in reality it should have been pushed back further. No new messages in the chat since Terry's one about Liverpool having the best fans in the world. Make sure you guys like the video and keep active in the chat. We'll try and read out as many as we can.
I gotta say, Lacazette's a lucky boy. He's on a yellow.
Yeah.
Hacked down, I think it was Jota. Referee
Literally
didn't give a
just now,
second
because
yellow.
I weren't looking. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a lucky boy.
But that's what it was meant to be. It was meant to be Tottenham, Chesterfield, Tottenham, City, and then Tottenham, yeah? Said it was Tottenham, Chesterfield, Tottenham, City, Brighton, Tottenham. We would have had 8 days break, but we haven't. Only time we've actually had a somewhat of a lengthy break, though. Even though we still did play.
Chelsea have been unlucky. I mean, you can't prepare or predict an injury like Ben Chilwell got. He's out for the whole season.
The Chilwell and Reece ones are what done us in as well. They're the main ones that done us in.
And in modern football, fullback is like one of the most important positions now.
I mean, I think I don't know if you were in here or not, like watching. But the other day, I think we were saying it on stream. But we were talking and we were saying we've been playing a back four recently. Imagine with the way that Reece and Chilwell had been playing, if we'd played the back four with them.
Yeah, it's just chalk and cheese.
It would make a big difference. I mean, you see how we play with back five with them getting forward and contributing. Imagine back four, they've got more attackers to target.
Would you give Azpilicueta a new contract? Would you think it's time him and Alonso moved on?
I mean, he wants like 2 or 3 years. That's a problem for me.
I think Azpi is a good professional. He's a good senior pro. He's Chelsea through and through. He'd be a good influence for the young players, even if he's not playing every match.
So this is the thing. He's 32, and I think he wants about 2 years. I don't know. I would rather it be a silver type deal where it's a 1 year with the option on it. You know what I'm saying?
Every time I watch Chelsea, though, I just think, for some reason, Achraf Hakimi, and Theo Hernandez. I just imagine them playing for Chelsea, and you would be doing incredible things. Them two as your fullbacks. Chelsea would be
Again, our fullbacks aren't even the problem, though. That's the thing. Backups are the problem. We don't. SP has to be our backup because we don't have another right back / wing back on the right hand side. Then we don't have anyone on the left side. Okay, we've recalled Kennedy, but he's not a natural left back or wing back. He's played there a few times because Chilwell was out for the season. That's the thing. It's not the starting wing backs and full backs that are the problem. It's having the quality and backup.
Yeah, you've had so much turnover in terms of managers. You've got all these players on sticky long-term contracts that just they're no longer needed at the club.
Like,
Barkley, what is he doing? He's robbing a living, man.
this guy. Yeah, I
In your
know,
squad.
right? Right, Alonso is 31, right? Aspie's 32. Aspie's contract expires in the summer. Christensen is 25. His contract expires in the summer. Rudiger, we're in talks, and apparently the talks are going positively now, so he might end up getting a new deal and extending, but he's 28. It won't be long till we have to replace him eventually anyway. Silva's 37, and he's been the best centre-back this season.
Thing is, do you regret now selling Zuma? Was that a mistake?
The only way I wanted to get rid of Zuma, because I thought I would rather have Zuma because he's a young option, yeah? Younger. The only way I would have wanted to get rid of him was if Sevilla were going to accept him in a deal. But we all know that Sevilla rejected having him involved in a deal for Jules Koundé. So I would have rather kept him at that point. Because then you've got one less centre-back now. Now you're in trouble with that.
Yeah.
Because Azpi's technically a centre-back now. To an extent. He's had to play right-back because Reece James has been injured. We can't play wingers at wing-back every game. Azpi, you just don't have the legs. Do you know what I mean? You don't have the legs for it.
Yeah, I feel bad. When I watched him playing Brighton, I feel a bit sorry for him.'s got the heart, he's got the hunger,
Yeah.
the mindset, professionalism, but the legs, they're just not there anymore.
Sad man.
He's
Like
got
we all
the
love
football brain.
Azpi. I think you're stupid if you don't love Azpi as a Chelsea fan. You know what I mean? But it's literally at that point where it's time to admit that he just can't consistently play those amount of games that you need him to play anymore. So you need to get somebody that can do that, whether it be someone who's got to be a backup in case of an injury or someone that actually got to start. Like, I'm not talking just centre-back and right-back, I'm talking in general, but I'm using Azpi as the example.
Yeah, I think if you compare him to Kyle Walker at Man City, they're maybe probably like a similar age. Maybe Kyle Walker's 1 or 2 years younger, but Kyle Walker's still got the legs. He's
But
rapid.
Walker's always had it though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Walker's literally a year younger.
yeah, he's
Walker's
still
always
rapid.
been rapid.
He even plays like as a sweeper sometimes behind the central defenders. He'll just mop up.
Yeah.
Look
Look at it for England though. Like, plays as a centre back for England, so he's got the pace. NiiZion said Zuma don't complement our style of play, and Chelsea Perspective said big up my people. Big up Chelsea Perspective, always in the chat. Yeah, I don't exactly disagree with the Zuma thing. I just think it would have been, like on what NiiZion said, I just think it would have been nice to have that person who's younger to have one less person that needs replacing. Although saying that, Sar's only 22. We got him on a free. And he's actually been playing decent in the games that he's played recently.
He's looked good. I rate him. I think if he's trained and develops, he can be a world-class defender in a couple of years.
He's played 5 games in the League Cup this season, so essentially every game. 2 in the League, 1 in the FA Cup, so that's 8 games there. He's played 1 in the Champions League, so he's played 9 games. In those 9 games that he's played, he lost 1 of them. It was a 1-0 against Man City.
Yeah, I don't remember him. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe they'll correct me in the chat, but I don't remember him making that many like huge mistakes so far in his appearances.
I think he's been decent.
Solid.
Looking at it, before the Brighton game, he played 4 games in a row. 2-0 Tottenham in the Cup. 5-1 Chesterfield in FA Cup. 1-0 Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. And then lost 1-0 Man City. Bear in mind, in the 2 Tottenham games and the Chesterfield game, it's the 3 games where we started playing the 4-2-2. Haven't done it. We didn't do it against City, obviously. That would be stupid. Actually, did we? I can't even remember. No, we didn't. But my brain's gone today, honestly. Yeah, we've been trying to use a 4-2-2 more recently because of the defensive injuries and stuff. So
Yeah, he's trying to compensate for that. It's kind of like
when Silva had COVID, we had Silva out, but we had Christensen fit. Then Christensen got COVID and Silva came back. We still had the same number defensively, but against City, we had no choice but to go to the 5 because it's Man City. You're not going to play back 4 against Man City. I mean,
yeah, that's true. I was gonna say it's almost like a blessing and a curse, isn't it? Because Chelsea are so good; they've got so many quality players, great manager. They're going deep in all the trophies, right? They've probably got the heaviest schedule of any of the top clubs.
That is the problem. That's
And
what I was
what's
saying
causing
about us
injury.
playing every 3 days pretty much for 2 months by the end of this month.
Yeah, that's resulting in injury.
We're still in every competition. We've not been knocked out of anything. We're still in the Champions League. That's going to start up again. We're still in the Carabao Cup. We're in the final already, obviously, because of this one's only being played today because of the first leg got postponed. We're still in FA Cup, and we got Plymouth in FA Cup, so we should be going through there no matter what team we play.
Yeah.
Obviously, the league because you can't get knocked out of a league, so. And yeah, a World Cup next month as well.
Yeah, in the winter.
Deep this year, us Chelsea fans were talking about this. And we were saying Edouard Mendy, yeah? He's playing for Senegal at the moment, obviously, yeah?
Yeah.
Could literally play in the AFCON final, yeah? Africa Cup of Nations final. In that, come back to Chelsea, then about a week or just over a week later, he could be Club World Cup winner. And at the end of the month, he could be Carabao Cup winner. Literally in the space of about 3 weeks.
That's madness. This is what worries me. This is what, from a Chelsea perspective, this is what worries me about players like Rudiger and Christensen. Are they just hanging around to pick up their medals and then they're going?
But I think like Christensen definitely wants to go. Rudiger, he does all this talk about like loving the club and stuff, and then the talks weren't really going anywhere. But then all the reports within the last couple of weeks have been saying that talks are starting to go positively now. And also, Chelsea don't traditionally, Chelsea don't traditionally sign players until after January to new contracts anyway. Normally about February, March, April time that we start signing them to new deals. Just quickly, NiiZion, obviously, Blue Clouds, whose channel it is, he said Chelsea have played 5 games more than Man City this season. That tells you everything.
That's the problem.
The thing that annoys me is I said this to other Chelsea fans, yeah? Chelsea's problem's been the fatigue in recent games because we're averaging the games every 3 days. And then people say it's not an excuse. So are the players robots or are they humans? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I gotta say,
watching that, to get fatigued.
Watching that Brighton game, Mason Mount looked knackered. He looked knackered, and he's one of
Until
the
the
most.
Brighton game, he'd played literally every game for, I think it was 14 straight. I worked it out the other day. I'll try and find it. I can tell you like minutes and everything totaled. Give me 1 second.
He is a fit guy, right? He's one of the most athletic, energetic,
Yeah, but
fittest
literally,
guys probably in
he's
the Premier
played so many minutes. It's ridiculous. Trying to find where I put it.
I think as a Chelsea fan, if you can win this Club World Cup, you're obviously going to get rest now because of the international break. If you can come back, win your Prem games, win that Club World Cup, hopefully that can boost the morale, and then you just kick on, build some momentum, consistency.
I'm just trying to find the thing about Mount's minutes. Because it was a ridiculous number. Surely I've put it somewhere.
Substitute for Liverpool. Kanate is on for Matip.
I think that's injury or tactical. Yeah, do you think that's due to injury or do you think that's tactical from Klopp?
I have a feeling it could be tactical. He didn't have a good first half, Matip. He's making a lot of mistakes.
I'm sure we'll find out in due course anyway. I can't find it. We're relaxed about it now, or are you not quite relaxed yet because of it's still only 1-0?
Yeah, when it's 1-0, you can never be completely relaxed. Arsenal are capable of scoring. They normally do score at the Emirates this season. But I just get this feeling, having watched that first half, they regret not playing Tottenham because they don't look sharp. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Because like what we were saying before, when you've not played for 1 or 2 weeks, you come back into a pressure game like this.
Their last game was last week against Liverpool in the first leg.
Yeah, exactly. But they've made, I think, 3 or 4 changes.
Yeah.
To that
Plus
team.
Liverpool played a game since then, so
Yeah.
apparently it's not going to be the same Liverpool team, but some of these players played. In fact, the majority of them did.
We'll see. Arsenal will definitely give it a go in the second half.
Just quickly on the Mount thing, yeah. In the last 15 games, I'm trying to work it out quickly. In the last 15 games, he's done... Okay, plus 72 there. Plus... That'll be... times 3. I thought that was going to be a chance for a second there. In the last 15 games, he's played 1,073 minutes, yeah? One of the games, he was completely rested, which was the Chesterfield game. That goes all the way back till 1st of December. I wonder who said. I was saying I would have rested him for both legs against Tottenham and then plus Chesterfield. Then he's got 3 games break. and see how he does in the game after that. Now Liverpool look like they've got to start diving into unnecessary challenges. Put Arsenal in. Oh, how's he missed that?
what a miss. What a
How's he
miss.
missed that? He given offside. What's he complaining about? If I'm him, I'm glad I'm offside. That's
Yeah, it
close.
looks like
I
he's
think he might
shot
just
from-
be on, you know.
I think he might be
Canate might have
trusted.
just been playing him.
It's very tight.
It's one of the tight ones.
Yeah,
I think
Arsenal,
it was
Arsenal look a
Canate.
different team this second half.
I think new in the chat, yeah. Oh, you got to control that, man. Already 4 minutes into the half. Arteta's going mad. Particularly blame him after the performance he's seen. He's basically on the pitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see James Milner soon. He might come on for Gordon.
Gordon's not been bad though.
He's not.
Like,
But as soon
he's
as he
been
got that
limited
goal,
on touches, but he's not been bad with the touches.
yeah. As soon as we got that goal, I think Klopp's thinking defensively now. To protect the lead.
It's Klopp overthinking. Yeah, Mr. Blue Cloud himself is back. Are we playing second half?
I knew that you're back. I heard it in the background. Yeah, 50 minutes overall played.
Oh, you guys have done a great job. Very good job. You kept the chat very interactive. What happened to Chelsea Perspective?
He jumped in terms of in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your one about.
Oh, what a chance!
Who's still coming from?
Isn't it?
Should be 2-0.
Oh, what a chance! That's the guy I was just talking about. One of the youngsters. He just ballooned the ball up. Yeah.
Oh, you were literally just talking to him as you came into your studio.
Yeah.
Literally, it said I was saying he hasn't had many touches, but he's not done bad with his touches. But I mean, he's got to at least.
Yeah, that's awful.
He should
That's
be
awful.
scoring, but at least hit the target.
He went too much underneath the ball. He put his leg all the way down. Yeah, instead of staying a little bit in the middle. Yeah, right under it. But youngster.
Minamino's miss in the first leg. Minamino's miss was on the bounce.
Yeah. And Minamino is more professional. He's more professional. So you expect him to do much better. Yeah.
Do you think it's a pressure thing? Like he's playing in a big game. Do you think he's just mistimed it?
Yeah, and probably also he hasn't get that many chances in front of goal. So he was in the panic mood when the ball was coming at him.
Yeah, that's the kind of finish you need to caress it. You need to be cute. Like if that was Lionel Messi, he would just place
You don't
it.
even need to
compose.
You can literally get the slightest touch on that towards goal, and it could be going in. Like there was some pace on the ball coming into him in the first place. He didn't need to put anything on it. Yeah, you don't need to do it. You just need to be a little cute with that finish, a little touch or a little flick to the far post. You don't need to put the pace or the power on it. Like, that's already on the cross. Oh, that's outrageous. That's one thing I will say about Rams, though. His kicking is actually insane.
What did Martinelli do? What is he doing? Dude, you can't get the ball. Just let the ball go. Goalkeeper had the ball. He just bumped into him. Hell is, yeah, it is. And you don't.
Give
I
up
mean,
on that before you even get close. Like, just give up on it and then you go again.
I think he forgot who is in the who is in.
Again.
I think he forgot who's in charge of the game.
Oh.
Martin Atkinson, the younger brother of Mike Dean.
It's Atkinson.
Yeah, Mike Dean's brother. I'm just joking here.
But it don't matter who the ref is. That's a foul every day.
No, I'm talking about those guys are just capable of red card and yellow card. What? This is a chance from Fabinho. Fabinho, oh no, he just wasted this opportunity. What a chance again from Liverpool. What a chance. I'm a bit behind, guys, so pardon me.
Not far behind.
Sorry, you won't do any spoilers. But Smith
He's
Rowe
got the radar anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
tell him when it's been a goal. So.
By the way, does it mean the finals will be played when Liverpool guys are all back? Salah and Mane. If we have to.
It's at the end of it's the end of February.
Oh, so they. Oh, okay. So they should be there. It'll be a big match, very big game.
Because the Club World Cup starts about a week after the final.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Arsenal this season. No FA Cup, no Carabao Cup. The league, they can't get it. So what can they achieve this season? Nothing.
Oh.
I think they
maybe bottled that completely.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Did the right thing in terms of committing a foul.
Yeah.
You're really seeing now in the second half some of these Arsenal players, they don't look fit. Tomiyasu doesn't look fit. Smith Rowe.
But this is what I'm saying. He missed the game last week. One of the ones that missed the game last week.
And they really don't have many options off the bench.
It's another thing, like we were saying earlier, like the bench is so young as well. Which is why, like we're saying about Thomas Partey, have they just put in there so that they've got that experienced figure on the bench, even though they're probably not going to use him regardless of the situation. You've seen a lot of this Gordon, like, for the academy, or like, no?
I don't follow the academy too much, I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I just know he's highly rated. He's got a lot of pace, trickery to his game. But he's still very young. He's only 17.
He scored against Shrewsbury, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Second youngest scorer. If I remember rightly, my history, the youngest is Michael Owen, right?
Yes. Spot on.
Oh, this could be bad. Nah, he's moving all right. Never mind. I thought he got sparked there. Completely sparked. How long is it going to take him to take this corner? That's the question.
What's happening? Is it Ramsdale, whatever, fighting with his defender?
He didn't fight with him. He came to get the ball, and as he's come and get the ball, his hands come down and hit his defender Tierney on the head.
You know something. You know something I never do if I was a footballer. I have never done that before. giving high five and fist bumps to goalkeepers. They're the most nastiest people on the pitch. Always spitting in their gloves.
Give him a little tap on the shoulder. That's it.
Yeah. Fist bump, high five, no way. What this? Whoa!
Not so much. The fist bump isn't too bad because it's the palm of the gloves they spit.
No, they do this. I'm not sure if you can see me. They do this. They do that, and then they do that. It goes over their gloves like this.
They do it on the palm of the glove. They don't do it on the back of the glove. Tomiyasu's unintentionally completely sent in there. We expecting a Martin Atkinson red card to be shown in this game.
Yeah, ooh, this slide ball, nice footwork from Tomiyasu.
Oh, nice ball out wide.
Is it world class, Steven? The way they make it sound like is this guy world class or he's just average?
You're talking about?
Tomiyasu, is it world class or is it just average, man average?
From what I've seen, average. If I'm not mistaken, he's still young though, right?
Yeah. You know what I think Arteta did? I think he put Partey's name in there so he can have enough to fill up the space.
That's what I was saying earlier. That
Yeah.
plus a bit of experience as well.
Yeah. He's not gonna play, but just to fill out the space.
Because even if he doesn't play,
Yeah.
not only has he filled your bench, but you've got someone who's got like experience to be in the dressing room as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomiyasu's 23. He's played 16 of the league games this season.
Has let me ask Ryan. Ryan, has Firmino live up to expectation this season? Has it really done much for you guys this season compared to Firmino?
He's not. Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, Bobby Firmino.
Yeah, he's not. He's getting on as well. You know, I think he's what is he, early 30s, late 20s.
He's
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, Jota's come in and just been a sensation. So you have to question whether Bobby Firmino has a place in Liverpool starting lineup going forward. Should we cash in on him?
Yeah, when his contract expires.
He's still young, right? 27?
He's 30.
Oh, he's
What are you
he?
on about Jota now?
Is he 30 years old?
Which one are you on
Firmino,
about?
I think so, yeah. Firmino's 30,
Firmino's
right?
30. I literally typed in his name as you were talking about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jota's 25, so
Jota is 25. Yeah, very young. He's a very good buy, though.
Firmino missed a lot of games due to injury, and then when he came back, he got COVID, didn't he?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's right.
If I'm Liverpool, I'm looking to cash in on like Firmino at this point because you can get a bit of money for him.
Yeah.
And then you can just make Jota your starter. Do you know what I mean? That's probably the ideal situation, right?
Yeah.
You've got someone who's 5 years younger, who you can... Like, you've seen the impact he's had for Liverpool. You know that he can do it.
Yeah,
All
100%
about
agree.
make a change, by the way. I always say they're taking Gordon off, by the way.
Could not do it.
Minamino.
Minamino.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I always say I'm not somebody who likes to look at stats, yeah. But Firmino, in terms of the league, his return hasn't actually been that bad this season. He's played 12 games. He's got 4 goals and 3 assists. I said I don't like to look at stats that much because they can be deceiving.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, in 12 games, then I'm sure he's created a load of chances.
Hey, Minamino is on the pitch, guys. There's been a substitution made by Liverpool. Kanate in the referee's book. Yellow card for Kanate, number 5. Ibrahim Kanate. Then we have Minamino. Manamino back on the pitch. He squandered a nice opportunity. Right? He squandered a very good opportunity for Liverpool to go up in the first leg, but then couldn't happen. So yeah, as my co-commentator said, and then my backup vocalist, that is Ryan. It's two of them said Pate. Yeah, I see Pate's face warming up. He might play. He's a disgrace. Pate's a disgrace.
It's desperation.
Yeah, he's a disgrace.
Barely back from Africa Cup of Nations, and you might actually bring him on.
Yeah, Pate's a disgrace in a way.
It might be 2-0 anyway. I balled it. Zan, just quickly.
Yeah.
You know on AFCON, it was Comoros' first tournament, right?
It's a first tournament, and they've never ever beat anyone. First tournament, they beat Ghana. Pate was in there.
Right. And with their 3 points in the group, they're one of the 4 third-place teams that qualify. First tournament, and they've qualified for knockout stages.
Did they qualify?
Because of only Sierra Leone could have overtaken them, but Sierra Leone lost 1-0 today. Sierra Leone lost 1-0 to Equatorial Guinea. So that meant that Comoros qualified with 3 points as one of the best third-place teams.
There you go. Someone can win. I mean, a team can win for just one game and qualify to a group stage. I mean, from the group stage. That's how I tell you how bad we were.
Happens in all the big tournaments. There's always third-place teams that qualify. He literally got the final place.
I listened to the live interview from Ghana when the radio station interviewed the FA president. I mean, it was very toxic at the chat. The chat's
first time they failed to qualify for the knockout since 2006, right?
Yeah, 2006.
It's every 2 years tournament, right?
And every 2 years. And so why do you think that they can play the World Cup in every 2 years? If AFCON is being played every 2 years, why can't they play the World Cup in every 2 years? Steven.
They're thinking of expanding the World Cup as well. Don't forget, they're expanding the number of teams in it as well.
Yeah, because 4 years for a player to play in the World Cup, that's too long. Remember, if the player career, a dip in form and all that kind of stuff comes in, then
I get what you're saying in terms of if someone misses it because of injury, they then got to wait 4 years or more.
4 years, yeah.
I'm on the fence because I'm on that side of things where it'd be nice to have it every couple of years and whatnot. Alternatively, I look at it and I go, will that take away how much it means to be in the World Cup, to watch the World Cup, all this? I'm sort of partially on the fence. I'm like, it would be good because it would be exciting to see every couple of years, but then does it take away
the excitement, the special thing? I don't think it will. I don't think it will, Steven. How many years do they take to play the Euros? Every 2 years, right?
Yeah, no, every 4.
Every 4 years. Way too long.
It's World Cup, and then 2 years later the Euros, and 2 years later it's the next World Cup. Obviously, pandemics messed that bit up, so it's actually 1 year between them. But
so the Euros is 4 years. The World Cup is also 4 years. Yeah. To me, I'm with the guys that think it should be played every 2 years. football, the very active span of a footballer is only 32 years. Majority of about 80% of footballers' career, 32 years, and then they start going down in their career. So if you have to wait, let's say, and also remember, they hit their prime 25 years. Some even wait until late 26, 27.
Mm.
So 25 years, and the players 4 years to play in the World Cup. So if the player doesn't,
think of it.
yeah,
I do not believe it. Minamino has missed again.
yeah. I mean, he didn't. The ball was moving away from him. He didn't have the full blast of the ball. You could say the ball was moving out.
Make of the World Cup thing as well.
Right. I think he's having connection issues. Like I said, also a player might, hit his form in the age of 25 and get into his prime, and at 25 then he has to wait for 4 years to play in the World Cup. And then if he doesn't have the consistency, it means he won't be able to play in the next coming World Cup again, depending on the kind of country he's coming from. Excuse me.
We had this conversation the other day. I would talk about the game, but at the moment there's just a lot of passing it around, give it away to the other team. There's not really much going on. There's the odd chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like we were saying the other day, like the African countries and stuff, they don't have funds to get the level facilities of like the European teams and like some of the American teams to get to that point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even some of the American teams don't have it. They just have raw talent. I mean, in terms of they don't exactly have facilities anyway. Some of them, they just have enough players with the raw talent that can get them decent results. It looks like anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's a midfield battle right now. They're in the midfield. Odegaard on the ball, looking for Lacazette. He passed the ball to Lacazette. Who is that? Lukonga. Back to Lacazette. Odegaard looking for a killer pass. Still Odegaard controlling the midfield. Martinelli, number 35 for Martinelli. Arsenal, Martinelli. Nice flick. Good footwork over there. Good footwork is really showing the Brazilian skills over here. Martinelli, yeah.
And now for me, he's just absolutely bottled his attempted dribble. Arsenal are about to make a sub when the ball goes out of play. I can't tell who it is yet because I can't clearly see numbers.
I'm not sure also. It could be Tavares. I'm not sure.
It might be, unless they're going for the shock of Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Martinelli's actually trying to put the team on his back right now. He's literally trying to create chance after chance. It seems like if anything's got to come for Arsenal, it's got to be through him in some way or like shape or form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot footballers cut the holes in the sock. I still find that so weird. You know they cut the holes in the back of their socks.
The players?
Yeah. And I think the first time I saw it was what World Cup was it? I think it was the World Cup in, is it Russia?
You see the heels?
No, not the heels. The actual back, like the calf and stuff.
Oh, okay. Why would they do that?
Can't remember what the reasoning was. There was some sort of reasoning for it.
That's not.
Oh, wow. They are bringing on Partey as one of their subs.
That's not shocking. When Liverpool had all the monies and The Salahs, they played very well. Without Mane and Salah, they're not playing very well. Yeah, Steven, go ahead. Go ahead, Steven.
Taking off Lacazette and Smith Rowe for Nketiah and Thomas Partey.
Lacazette and Smith Rowe coming off for Nketiah and Thomas Partey. I hope
They've actually put Thomas Partey on. This
desperation
injury waiting to happen. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We're giving this man 16 minutes of play when he's literally just come back from Africa Cup of Nations. James Milner's coming on.
legend.
Henderson's going off. Which means Milner, who's coming on, is going to become the captain.
Yeah. Yeah, Henderson is out for Milner. Milner is on the pitch. The man full of experience. He's played with Manchester City and played with Everton too, right, Steven? Milner played with Everton. I know he's been with Manchester City.
You've got me questioning myself now. 15 minutes to go in the game, still 1-0.
Yeah.
No, he was at Sunderland at one point. I'm sure of that.
I remember he was at
weren't
Aston Villa.
Sunderland.
He definitely was at Aston Villa.
Oh, Aston Villa?
He was at Newcastle. He was at Villa, I presume, on loan because then he was back at Newcastle. Then he went back to Villa. And then he was at Man City for 5 years. And then he went to Liverpool. So he's now been at Liverpool 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years he's been at Liverpool.
Yeah, Ryan just said he's been at Aston Villa, Liverpool.
Yeah. Aston Villa and Newcastle, Leeds. Oh,
he's got lots of experience.
I thought that was going in.
Got lots of Premier League experience.
Hmm?
I said he's got lots of Premier League experience.
I said, like I was acknowledging it, but I was also trying to watch the replay at the same time. I weren't as close. That angle shows it weren't as close as it looked from the other one. I'll be back in a sec.
What a clearance from Arsenal. It looks like Liverpool are just going for the juggler. Liverpool are just going for the juggler and finish the game. I thought it was an offside. Offside in the first place.
A goal.
It's in there. What a goal. It's in there. It's Liverpool. Is it? Is it before I update my?
Sure. It's close.
Let me see that.
I think
before I update it.
Onside. It's close. It's really close.
That Jota again.
Yeah, it's really close.
This guy. No. Yeah. Looks like it's been disallowed or something.
No, they're checking VAR.
They're checking.
This could be on. This could be onside.
Let me see.
Angle they're showing at the moment.
Yeah, no, he's on. He's on. Whoever, I think Gabriel played him on. He's on.
It's not, yeah, it's the defender at the far end that's playing him on.
Yeah, Gabriel played him on.
He's
on.
Yeah, he's onside. He's onside. It's a goal.
He's onside. Yeah, it's a goal.
Yes,
Yeah. I saw it from the first and I was like, no, Gabriel played him on.
I just came back in the room, so
Yeah.
I didn't even see the replay in the first place.
Definitely a goal.
Yeah,
What's it taking so long?
Chelsea have got their wishes.
Probably go check for something else now.
Are they checking for handball?
Because sometimes they check offside or something, and then they'll check for like a
No, yeah, it can't be a handball either. You can tell right on the chest. It can never be a handball.
Isn't it?
Getting.
Yeah,
2-0.
getting the 2-0.
There goes
2-0. 2-0 Liverpool. Outstanding. 2-0 Liverpool.
Chelsea Liverpool final then.
Yeah.
That's the game. Arsenal looks like they could have got one goal, but they've got to be done now.
You brought Partey on and you're down.
I'm not saying they're definitely gone. They were definitely going to score, but
What's Partey protesting for?
Martinelli was
What's he
brilliant.
protesting?
Who knows?
Shine.
I
No,
could
'cause
still
it
see
was
Arsenal
clearly
score
on his
in these last
chest.
10 minutes. Arsenal could score, but I don't think they're going to score twice.
This is what I'm saying. Like Martinelli was creating for him. Like he was trying to do everything. It's funny. One of my friends who's an Arsenal fan, he's actually at the game today. Unfortunately, his exam that we have tomorrow is a practical one, but his is early, whereas I got the latest time possible. Unfortunately for me,
Yeah.
so I won't see him to wind him up about it. I have to wait till next week. 6 goals in 6 against Arsenal. Was playing for Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's almost been
Klopp
roles
is-
reversed. Like the first leg, Arsenal defended bravely with 10 men, hardly gave Liverpool a sniff. The second leg, Liverpool have been the one who defended very well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, Arsenal deserve the credit for like fighting a 0-0 out with 10 men, but after the first 15 or so minutes, 10, 15 minutes, it just ain't looked at. Oh, see what I mean about Martinelli though? Straight away, he's trying to have another shot.
Yeah, he's quality. Not going to lie, I'd love to see him at
Gets
Liverpool.
ever so slightly over that, you never know what can happen. Or even if he just sits it dead centre, because he's clearly got under it. This is a point where Arsenal go protest for every little thing.
Yeah.
Every
Because
little shout a handball, every little penalty shout, everything.
they know the game is over. It's out of their reach
Probably
now.
like Tottenham against Chelsea the other day, last week. Every little thing they were trying to get a penalty or a handball or whatever. Every little thing. That thing of desperation, like they know that they're basically out. Like try any means necessary to get at least one goal to try and swing momentum.
Yeah. Scary thing is, if Mane and Salah were there on the pitch tonight, I think we could have won this 4-0 again. They've been so open at the back, Arsenal.
Yeah, Jones have been given a yellow card.
Smart thing for Arsenal, yeah, would have been to try and be a bit more defensive.
Yeah.
Just drag it out. Obviously, you never want to play extra time, but if you're Arsenal, even against this Liverpool team, you're like, okay, it's got to be very difficult. What? There's only 2 youngsters, I think it is, in this Liverpool team.
Yeah, it's a fine balance, though, isn't it, between being too defensive and then
But I'm
being
saying
too
it's
attacking.
only. No, but I'm saying it's only Gordon and Jones. But Jones has obviously got a lot of Premier League experience, which is obviously the difference between him and that Gordon. Yeah. No. 2 under. Does he come to a conclusion that's not handball? I mean, it didn't matter in the end, but it looked a dead cert handball.
I don't know, what are the rules if it's accidental?
If I remember rightly, if it leads to a goal and it's hit his hand accidental or not, then it's just going to be disallowed.
Disallowed, yeah.
That's why they play on, because to see what.
Oh, I think he genuinely
Relevant.
thought it hit his chest.
Yeah.
From the camera angle, it definitely did not look like chest.
I know he's gonna say something about Partey bringing Partey on because they're desperate. I mean, the desperation or whatever you want to call it. Partey don't have to be in the game.
That's exactly what it is, though.
He's gonna use that.
Being desperate.
He's gonna use that as an excuse that we don't have any players. You got players going through COVID, so you have to bring Partey on, who just came in from the African Cup of Nations. He's gonna use that.
For injuries and COVID, but we've just got rid of 2 players, so it makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans in the corner going absolutely mental.
Someone's on the pitch.
Hey, and they've actually kept the cameras on them. But now they haven't. They've gone to Klopp. Don't get it, yeah. You have. No, it's not the Premier League or the EFL that do the broadcasting for this, yeah.
Yeah.
UEFA showed the Ericsson thing, yeah, and kept the cameras on him, yeah. TV broadcasters are quick enough to take the cameras off when somebody comes running onto the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that.
Show it when somebody's collapsed. You won't show it when someone's run on the pitch.
You know why they do that? You know why they do that? They don't want to see. They don't want to see the negative part of football. There's so many things that happens, but they never want to show it on TV.
And they're back on now, anyway.
Yeah.
But then keep the same energy when somebody's collapsed on the pitch.
Yeah, they don't want to show the negative side of it.
You know, given what happened yesterday in the Tottenham-Leicester match.
Yeah.
What did happen? I didn't.
But Bergwijn scored 2 goals in stoppage time, right?
Oh yeah.
So
I saw that it was 2-1 and there was meant to be like 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
I only saw that on a screenshot because a YouTuber that I watch, I looked at his stories when I woke up because I fell asleep really early. Woke up at like just after the game. He put "well done to Leicester for a great win," and it was like 15 seconds of the added time was left. And then I looked at the actual result. I was like, "Wait, how's that happened? There was 15 seconds left." Like.
Yeah, there's a Tottenham fan who rang into TalkSport. I think it was this morning. He went to watch the match and he walked out in 90 minutes, so he missed both goals.
Oh no!
Walked out of the stadium, 90th minute.
If Chelsea are comfortable, I'll leave early. If it's 1 goal in it, I don't leave. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't leaving. You mad? The Liverpool game, that game was outrageous. I couldn't leave. I had to stay till the end because I just never know. I remember being it was a Carabao Cup game, as it's now called, obviously League Cup back then. And it was against United, and we'd played United on the weekend. And then we played them on the Saturday or Sunday, then we played them on the Tuesday or Wednesday, both games being at Stamford Bridge, so I went to both games. And we had gone down the stairs and like from outside of what's known as the Bowler Stadium, yeah?
Yeah.
Where the restaurant bit is, and we've gone, oh, let's quickly see because like see what's going on. And as we started, like as we've looked at the screen, we've seen we've got a penalty. There was like 40 of us in this like bar within the stadium. Really small. And we've all gone bolted up the stairs to see the penalty, but because of the TV was so delayed, by the time we've got up there, the penalty's already been scored.
It is 87 minutes and 24 seconds by my time. I have a different time on the radar anyway. And it's Liverpool up by 2 goals to nil. You know, the second leg of the Carabao Cup is almost coming to an end, and still aggregate Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. Carry on, Steven.
Gone into the 88th minute.
Okay.
You just
Liverpool
know
just taking his time.
Arteta's going to be salty post-match. He's going to blame XYZ. He's not a humble guy in defeat,
No.
in my opinion.
He's got a stick stuck up there. That's what I say.
Sometimes you just got to take the L. Liverpool have outplayed Arsenal.
Just for the bants, I want Liverpool to get a third, just to annoy him that a little bit more. Man. Wonder if AFTV have done any videos on this.
Yeah, they'll be doing their watch along. So will Lee Gunner, Jess, Igal. Be interesting to hear what they have to say.
You guys, people hail Igal like he worked with Arsenal Football Club.
No, it's not.
Oh, he's off.
It is.
Red card.
Thomas Partey had a yellow card already.
Oh, how long has he been on the pitch? He hasn't even played for 20 minutes.
He's just got sent off. He's been on the pitch for 14 minutes and he's got a second yellow card.
Man, that's fatigue. That tells you. Oh,
it's a bad tackle.
It's a bad tackle.
That should be a straight red. That's
He's
really
lucky it's
bad.
not.
He could have broken his ankle.
Oh, it's right on the ankle. Ooh.
Bad day in the office.
He's lucky.
Bad day.
Arsenal
Ladies
could have
and
been in
gentlemen,
massive
that is
trouble.
why you don't fly somebody from the other part of the video.
He's tired. Tired leg.
I think that's it though, because okay, maybe oh my god, most red cards since Arteta appointment in December 2019. Arsenal 14, Southampton 8, Brighton 7, Man City 7. Oh my god, Ramsdale, you bottle job. He's nearly absolutely well, he has scuffed it, but ended up getting away with it. I don't think it's the fatigue thing that's like maybe partially, but I think it's more the frustration aspect that he's just gone flying in.
Yeah, he's already gone through a lot of frustration already before even coming. Frustration, lots of them.
Oh, now Liverpool are doing it.
National team have lost. And he's the deputy captain. The Ghanaian national team, he's lost. And Partey himself is not a leader. If someone thinks Partey is a leader, then I don't know what the person's thinking. Partey is not a leader.
Nah, he's...
Look at all the Arsenal fans leaving.
Right, I think Ryan was talking, but we can't hear him. Another yellow card again from Martin Atkinson.
Ryan, what was you saying?
Yeah, Partey's not a leader.
Yeah, he's not a leader.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what Shokes? Even though it's a second yellow, yeah, which means regardless, they're still missing both Partey and Xhaka for the next game.
Yeah, you're right.
Who have they got next? Actually, I've got to check this because
I think they've got Burnley. They've got an easy match. They're bottom of the league.
They are, but they've got like 6 games in hand.
True.
They've literally played like 17 games.
Thing is, if I'm Vlahovic or I'm his agent, I'm watching this. Do I want to be going to Arsenal? I don't think anything I've seen is 90 minutes convinced me about the project.
Think about this performance would convince me to say to my client, go to them. Even the money wouldn't convince me, because if you're an agent, you want your player to go somewhere where they're going to have success.
Yeah.
They're going to be an integral part to the team. Yes, he'll be an integral part to the team, but who cares if you're not achieving anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's better off waiting a year, running down his contract, going to Juve on a free.
How much was it they wanted for him?
I think 60 million or 66 million.
It's a Fiorentina one, isn't it? Dusan Vlahovic.
Yeah. Oh, Liverpool are in here.
Yeah.
If they do score, they'll look at it for a foul, 100%. Never mind.
So Ryan, do you guys have someone coming in this January or the
No,
winter window? No.
I think if we can pin down either Mane or Salah to a
Yeah.
contract extension, a good window for us.
Did you see the picture that Salah's agent put up on Twitter earlier?
I didn't. I'm not on Twitter.
He put up a picture of Salah all smiling whilst I think he was at a table in like the canteen part of the training ground at Liverpool. It's got people speculating.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's quite random. There must be a reason he posted that.
Also on Vlahovic, yeah, last season he played 37 games. He got 21 goals and 2 assists.
Yeah.
Season he's played 21 games. This is only in the league, so he's played 16 less games. Yeah, got 5 less goals, and he's got the same number of assists already. He's only 5 goals under what he got in a whole season last season.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He's also scored 3 and 3 in the Coppa Italia as well.
What do you guys think Sancho will succeed at United? To me, I say he won't succeed. He won't make it. He's very slow compared to the pace of the game. Another German.
The right manager as well, though.
He needs to do what? The right manager? What do you say, Steven?
I think he needs the right manager for him.
Who's the right manager? Who is the right manager? Look at how he plays. And the Solskjaer and the Ratnick. The guy looks like he's lost. He plays very slow, no confidence.
You know who I do feel sorry for?
No, who?
Van de Beek.
Yeah,
Bought him. They barely play him.
35 million.
He actually ruined this man's career.
Well, the game is over. Game is over. It's final. Liverpool 2. Arsenal, the bottle job of the bottle club. Arsenal bottle it again. Arsenal, the disappointed London club who has never won the Champions League. Yeah, they are again. They're out of every competition. They can't win anything. No, the League Cup, the Carling Cup, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Community Shield, anything they can't win. Even the Queen's hat, they can't even win it. So they're out. They're out. Steven, let's wrap this up, Ryan. Let's wrap it up. Steven, what do you make? What do you make of the home game? What do you make of the game?
It was quite exciting, to be fair. Even though it ended 2-0 to Liverpool, like it was quite exciting. It wasn't like Liverpool went 1-0 up and sat back. Like they just sort of passed it around for a bit, yeah, but still quite exciting. Liverpool, Arsenal still had their chances. They just couldn't take them. Then again, you could say the same about Liverpool. If if Gordon takes his chance that he skied over the bar, then Liverpool have 3. So it could have gone both ways. If Arsenal took the couple chances they had, we could be going into extra time now. But if Liverpool took a couple chances extra that they had, it could have been 4-5-0. So depends.
All right, Minamino, you're hugging your coach, but you're shit. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a long stream, 2 hours of it. Ryan, what do you want to say? Fair boy, yo, man, are you late? But I mean, it's not that bad. You're late. You're about to end the stream. Ryan, what do you want to say before we end the stream? Ryan, let me introduce you.
Guys.
Hold on, Ryan. Let me introduce you to Chrissy, another one of our guys in the group. Chrissy, meet Ryan.
What's up with Ryan?
Yeah, as a new member. He's a Liverpool fan, though. He's a Liverpool fan. So you gotta show
Liverpool.
Yeah, you gotta show him love. He needs it. He needs so much love.
Listen, it was an exciting game. Arsenal definitely had their chances, but just no conviction. And experience was the telling factor tonight. Liverpool had their full strength defense and midfield. the likes of Van Dijk, Matip, Konate, Trent, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson. This was the difference. Experience was the telling factor. And onwards and upwards. Chelsea-Liverpool final. Be a
Steven,
great occasion.
you already did it, right? Oh, I want to
Yeah.
did it. All right. So yeah, you go, Ryan.
Well done.
Ryan, what do you think? Finals, Chelsea. I mean, look ahead, Chelsea and Liverpool. We know by that time we
Well,
have money. We're gonna have money coming back. We're gonna have Salah also coming back. What do you think that game is? Is it gonna be a very, very big game in English football?
Yeah, listen, it's the League Cup. It's not the Champions League. It's not the FA Cup. It doesn't have that kind of prestige, but it's a trophy at the end of the day.
Right.
Liverpool haven't won a trophy for a couple of years. They'll be hungry and determined. Chelsea, if this final was going to be played next week, I think Liverpool would be favourites. But now there's the international break. Chelsea are going to the UAE for the World Cup, Club Cup. They'll have a chance to rest. It's a tough one to call. I know it will be a great final, whoever wins it.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for taking your time and giving this great submission from you. Fair boy, what do you want to inject into our conversation here? What do you want to inject into it?
Well, I think you've already had your conversations through the watch along. I think it's a watch along you are doing, right? Against
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yes. So you've had most of the conversation, but I'll touch on how the game against Liverpool against Chelsea, the final. It will be an interesting game. For me, I feel like no matter who the underdogs are, or no matter the strength of the team, the form of the team,
Yeah.
once it's a final, anything could happen. So Liverpool can present a strong squad to face Chelsea. Chelsea might have a relatively weakened squad, but still, it's possible Chelsea could beat Liverpool and take the trophy. But yeah, of course, I agree with Ryan that if Liverpool were to beat Chelsea at this point in time, they will definitely be favourites. But cup competitions are cup competitions. We've seen smaller teams beating bigger teams in finals. I quite remember, was it Wigan Athletic?
Wigan
Beating Man
against
City
Man
also.
City in FA Cup, the season that
Cup.
Wigan got relegated.
Exactly. So
Also, just
for
quickly to add on
finals,
to what you said, don't
yeah,
forget both games this season against Liverpool have ended in a draw in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
that's another factor. Yeah. So it shows that in these games, anything could happen. Anything could happen. The teams could just raise their levels, and it becomes a very nice match to watch. So I'm just looking forward to the final. Arsenal, unfortunately, they are miles away from the likes of Liverpool and Man City, even Chelsea themselves. So next time, they'll have to do their homework and come again.
But you know what, guys? It's strange that Arsenal hasn't won any game against the big team. The guys in the top 4 or top 5. They haven't won any game against those teams. Why?
It is clear. NiiZion.
Yeah.
Look at their team carefully. Their team is full of youngsters. They are inexperienced. So if they meet these big boys who have players who have already been
The
playing at
quality and
a
then
higher
experience.
level,
Yeah.
yes, they beat them. They easily crumble. Like, let me give you an example. Arsenal versus Man City. See the way Arsenal played against Man City. They played really, really well.
But the
But
experience.
when it mattered most, they crumbled. So it's like that. That level, yes. They'll need that level of experience and maturity
I agree. I
to
agree with you.
compete with the big boys.
I agree 100%. What do you want to add to it, Chrissy? I mean, Steven.
I mean, it's not even just a case of them lacking like their players being young and that, because it's like, look at Chelsea for example. Yeah, our team's young, but our team has had success. We won Champions League last season with a young team, right?
Mhm.
So if Arsenal had a young team that had success, like they'd won a trophy or two, then it's a completely different conversation. Because you can say, whilst they're young, they've had that experience of getting to finals and winning trophies. So in theory, it shouldn't be a factor, right? In terms of the age. They've not had that. So that's why the whole thing about them being young comes into it. But look, they've got a lot of players who are young that if they reach the heights that people expect of them, they can be great players. Maybe at Arsenal at that point, who knows? But we shall see.
I agree with you. Arsenal need to go back again. It looks like it's, I mean, not winning in the game against the big boys. I mean, they still got Chelsea to go in the Premier League. Still got Chelsea to go.
For a second time.
Yeah, for the second time. Yeah, go ahead.
NiiZion, if I could say something about the young players, I think the reason why for Chelsea we're able to navigate the young player, like even though our squad is very young, we are able to win trophies is the fact that the gaffer has experience.
Right.
So he could manage them properly. The gaffer is not that experienced. He himself is young. Understand? So
which is Arteta, right?
Arteta, that sort of mental toughness, he doesn't have it. So he cannot instill that in the young players. So that's it. That's their problem. It all boils down to the maturity of the player, the maturity of the coaching staff too. If they have maturity in their team, I think they could navigate things. I think even Chelsea, we even struggle a bit because the players are young. Their decision making at times is problematic. So that's the problem with having a very immature. It's not that they are not quite, they don't have the experience, but they are not matured enough. That's the problem. So for them, it will be time. Time will tell how good it will be.
So yes, if Ryan, if you're still watching the stream, I'm gonna have you on a video for the Liverpool, Chelsea Liverpool preview 101. As a Liverpool fan, I really like your injection and your power, and then your football knowledge that you brought on the stream. Thank you very much, Ryan, for taking time to join us here. He really enjoyed it himself. Okay, so any more? You guys want to have anything you want to say before we go off the stream?
I've got nothing else.
Nothing. So
Nothing.
Okay, let me end the stream. Then we can talk behind the scene and see what we got going on the coming days or the weekend. All right, guys. This is where we're gonna end the stream. It's we still got 5 of us here, 9 likes and 5 people that have hopped in and out. More than 5 people that have hopped in and out, but we got 5 viewers at the moment. I want to say thank you all for being part of the channel and thank you for watching Bluecloudstv. I really deeply appreciate you guys spending time with us, and keep on doing it and help the channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're first time watching us or it's the first time visiting our page over here, and also share the videos on every platform that you find yourself in, being Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or even if you can share it on YouTube, that would be nice. Whichever way you can help us by sharing our videos. It takes time to do it, so I want to say thank you. Leave the surroundings and keep your bell notification icon for every new videos coming from the channel.